Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. Di video ini saya akan mempresentasikan salah satu pengajaran bahasa yaitu metode Communicative Language Teaching Method atau disingkat dengan CLT. Dan juga biasanya metode ini disebut dengan Communicative Approach. Nah, metode ini salah satu metode yang ampuh dalam pengajaran bahasa hingga sampai sekarang. Apa sih metode CLT dan bagaimana penerapannya? Here we go. Communicative Language Teaching Method emerged in the 1980s. Jadi, Communicative Language Teaching Method itu pertama kali muncul pada tahun 1980-an. Hal itu sebagai tanggapan terhadap meningkatnya permintaan akan kurikulum bahasa yang memungkinkan pembelajar menggunakan bahasa kedua dalam situasi kehidupan nyata. Dan sebelumnya, pengajaran bahasa asing lebih banyak menekankan pada kompetensi tata bahasa, yaitu grammar, daripada benar-benar fokus pada pengembangan keterampilan komunikasi dan interaksi siswa. So, Communicative Language Teaching Method is also referred to as the communicative approach, which entails teaching language through communication. This approach to teaching language frames communication as both a goal and a method for English language learners, ELLs, whose first language is not English. Jadi CLT ini adalah sebuah metode pengajaran bahasa yang menekankan pada komunikasi sebagai tujuan utama pembelajaran. Dan dalam metode ini, siswa itu difokuskan untuk belajar bahasa dengan melakukan interaksi sosial yang sebenarnya, seperti pada percakapan antara murid, presentasi, dan diskusi bersama. The main purpose behind communicative language teaching methods is to prepare students to be confident communicators in different real-life contexts through repetitive oral practices and student-student cooperation. Nah, tujuannya itu agar para siswa ini percaya diri dengan diri mereka dalam berkomunikasi dalam kehidupan nyata. And in CLT, communication is the end and the means of the teaching method. Here are some characteristics of CLT. CLT emphasizes to engage the learners in real-life situations in the classroom so that they can understand how to communicate in the real world. It gives the importance of the necessity of the learners and attempts to explain it. Normally, CLT focuses on the fluency of the learners rather than the accuracy of the grammar, and learners acquire their accuracy gradually and naturally. It offers the opportunity to join in the teacher-learner and learner-learner interaction in the classroom. It focuses on the use of techniques which encourage the learners in participating in the natural environment, for instance, group and pair work, etc. It uses authentic language materials so that the students find the similarity between the classroom activities and the real world. CLT also believes that communication is the fundamental objectives of language, and the learners need to develop all the skills of language, such as reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Advantages. Di sini ada beberapa keuntungan dalam metode CLT, such as it is much more pupil-oriented because it is based on pupils' needs and interests, seeks to personalize and localize language and adapt it to interests of pupils. Meaningful of language is always more easily retained by learners, seeks to use authentic resource, and that is more interesting and motivating for children. Children acquire grammar rules as a necessity to speak so is more proficient and efficient. Disadvantages. Kekurangannya, it pays insufficient attention to the context in which teaching and learning take place. Seems to be interpreted as if teacher understand the student, we have good communication, but native speakers of the target language can have great difficulty understanding students, and it focuses on fluency but not accuracy. Using communicative language teaching in the classroom. 5 practical tips towards applying the communicative language teaching method. Ada beberapa tips dalam penerapan metode CLT. First, have plenty of communicative student-student activities so that each student is constantly exposed to the target language. Contohnya misalkan seperti peer discussions, role-playing, puzzle solving, and other collaborative tasks. Second, communicative activities should include a clear situation or context, the roles of the speakers, and a communicative purpose. Jadi aktivitasnya juga harus jelas, seperti konteksnya itu seperti apa, rules-nya bagaimana, dan tujuannya juga. Practice different formal and informal interaction through games, role-play, and problem-solving tasks. Nah, cara praktek dalam metode CLT itu baik informal maupun formal juga berbeda. Teachers should concentrate on providing a supportive learning atmosphere and selecting personalized tasks for students in terms of their individual level, needs, and interest. The last one, use the right tools for creating and assigning speaking-based language learning activities. For example, banyak aplikasi-aplikasi sekarang yang bisa mengimprove skill speaking kita. Misalkan seperti App Elsa, Anki, Cake, Duolingo, dan masih banyak lagi yang bisa digunakan oleh siswa dan tentunya butuh bimbingan dari gurunya. Okay everyone, that's all about the CLT method that I can deliver. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum.